Are we live in 11 color? It looks like we are. Bing, 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 bing. Aha! Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, go here. Here. Pause the jam skis. And pull up the chat so I can see. Make this whole screen. All right, we're back, YouTube. Today we will be reviewing the October 29th Titan Talk, in which Sylvanus' gameplay was revealed. And of course, some up and coming things as well on the next Open Beta 22, I think, patch coming out next Tuesday. Let's get into it.
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Yo, Pawn is back in studio. We're here with Kilgoon as well and Hindu Man. Oh, here and here. There we go. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys. Make this show another one for the book.
Another time.
Pompon looking slimmer.
I am back, but we're also joined by Pompon, who we've not seen in a little
Who's
while.
also back.
Yeah. How you doing, Pom?
Good. People probably haven't seen me for like a month, I feel. And that was actually for a good reason. I know, actually, I think we alluded to like people taking time off, because I knew that I would be suddenly gone for about 2.5, 3 weeks plus some PTO, because I had a child. I'm a father now.
That's crazy.
Well, my wife.
Your wife. Yeah.
Yes.
Had to.
You did not.
Nope.
Right, your wife. Make it clear. My wife had one. All right? You got to be clear on those things, Pompon.
Yeah,
Hindu Man checking him there.
On paternity leave, so that's why we got a whole bunch of stuff
Good on
set
you.
up ahead of time, like Cabraca. And I just want to give a shout out to the team, especially because they ended up covering, because we were. It was actually supposed to be the 14th, and it was 2 weeks early. So I was just like, out 2 weeks earlier than expected. So thanks for the team for they finished up the Cabracan aspect, which is mostly done, but they pushed over the edge. They also got a lot of Sylvanus stuff done. We had stuff set up, but like they were able to get a lot of stuff in. I could come back and finish everything, but that was also like the release with like all the items that Columbus was able to get in for the patch with like the night stuff.
Nighttime.
Yep.
The night stuff loop. You guys did. Yeah, so you guys did a ton of stuff while I was out. So good job everyone on that. But yeah, it's just very cool. We had a baby boy, Finn.
Awesome. Finn.
Oh, nice.
Finn.
It's
Finn.
as someone who's had 2 kids in the last 2.5 years, it's it's definitely a lot. It's a big change to your life, but congratulations to you and your wife.
Congratulations, Pompon and
really
family.
She's covered really well. Everyone's is super healthy. We had like a night in
that's
the
great.
NICU, but that was
Great to
largely
hear.
fine, and we were all good.
Yeah.
A healthy boy.
And I was just sick, and then my
Congratulations, Pompon and family. Welcome, Finn, to the world. Gotta have myself some snacks. Fruit snacks. Snack attack. Not sponsored by Welch's just yet.
nope.
Hit a brother up, Welch's, when you're ready.
I had PTO scheduled like around last weekend because my wife was going on a trip with her sister, and then her flight got canceled, so I missed yesterday too. So, but I'm back now, and I'm feeling mostly better. So
Back and raring to go.
be ready.
Welcome
to go.
back.
So excited.
First quick updates. I didn't put them down. I apologize. I've been very busy this morning. We've got a lot of things to cover.
Yes.
But Cabracan did get some hot fixes. If you guys didn't know, everyone complained about Cabracan aspect. Pon, quick recap. He's been nerfed.
I got back in, saw the Reddit was on fire, so I quickly adjusted things.
Broken.
Yeah, so big thing was his theory was just vastly overtuned, especially on the inside of things. And some of our playtesting, we'd actually nerfed it off PTS, and we were playing more of a straight build because that was like the stuff they were trying to support with like the Loki side of things. But yeah, the end was definitely still just way too high. Yeah. The base damage was way too high. Some of the cooldowns and ranges were still too high. So
I told you guys, man. I felt it. Like, I built both intelligence and strength Cabracan, and intelligence felt a lot more impactful. Like, DPS wise, intelligence was it. And they keep saying, oh no, strength is better than intelligence.
Nope.
I think that's all propaganda, man. Because out there in the field, in the trenches, you're like, come on, man. How is strength better than freaking intelligence? I'm getting a lot more out of it here. Out of these 3 with intelligence than with strength.
we reduced the range on the 3, We reduced the base damage on the 3, reduced the int scaling on the 3, some strength scaling adjustments there as well. We increased its cooldown. We increased the cooldown on the 1, which a lot of people said like gave him a lot of extra safety as well, where he essentially had a lower stealth cooldown than Loki did. So he should be in a lot more of a fair place now. He might still need some nerfs and might still need some adjustments. I've seen some people give feedback about like wanting more support for the strength side, especially I like the enhanced 2.
Yeah.
So like now that he's closer to...
Yeah, the 2 was like, it was a big letdown. That was supposed to be the big bonus extra damage that you would get from stacking up your passive. And you'd stack it up really quickly with a 3. However, when you actually landed at 2, it was just, it was a giant flop, man. I didn't feel the damage there at all. I was like, what?
Nope.
You get a lot more out of the 3 than you do out of the 2, and the 2 is supposed to be stronger, right, on paper. But like, man, yeah, propagandizing all this ish, man.
To normal, we can see where he falls, do some further adjustments to get the aspect where we want it to be. But I think it's just fun still seeing Fat Loki running around.
Yeah, sure. It's fun to play. I think that like it was too strong, right? And it's not fun to play against things that are too strong. But I think that once we get the balance in the right place with this imp build we didn't realize was going to be quite so strong. Hopefully it's a fun addition to the game. And, you know, our goal is not to ship broken aspects and gods.
Yeah.
Sometimes things just happen.
Listen, we sometimes they do come out a little bit stronger, but for the most part that happens. I will say there was a couple of popes that were like, this is the worst one for the Smite 1. And I'm like, if you've been playing all the time through Smite 1, this is not the worst one. However, and you would have probably waited 2 to 3 weeks for a patch update to give some fixes to it. So you're breaking the microphone over there, Paul.
I'm trying to make sure it doesn't go too low because people say I'm quiet. I think I just need
always the case. I can try and boost you a little bit. I guess
raise it
that would work.
closer to your mouth.
That'd be good.
Give me a
But
second.
that's a
But yeah, it's
storm,
also
right?
so nice. It's interesting, like looking at
I
the.
think it's
You got to be like almost having it touching your lips in order to actually pick up your voice quite well.
on
like
that one over there. That's a problem.
Because like Kabrakan's stats were definitely really, really high, and Shibalanki was another one people were talking about being really, really strong on release. His was not even nearly as high, and in some cases, like even base Shibalanki was still outperforming.
Yeah.
So like it's interesting to see the two get compared as directly when like on our end, like looking at the actual back end stats of things, it's like a completely different story.
Yeah.
But all of it's just feel of how it ends up feeling in like the moment when you're experiencing it. So just interesting stuff to talk about.
So today, to quickly go over, we're going to be talking about Sylvanus, I believe, today.
I had to be back for Sylvanus, my boy. I'm very excited.
Had to.
I played him today.
Tree Man! Yeah! Let's go! Our boy, the walking tree, is here. Grover. Grover and Sylvanus. Sylvanus is actually the man. The tree is Grover, not Sylvanus.
Nope.
Fun fact. Please tell me you're going to bring back Cactus Vanus. That's the best skin he's got.
And he was good.
He's pretty solid, yep. But we're going to be going over Sylvanus as well.
Another support, baby!
Patch 2. Should we just swing straight into Sylvanus? Is that the plan here?
I think that's the thing. Yeah, I will say.
Hell yeah, brother.
Quick disclaimer: I was out, so I don't have my normal like fully prepared graphic and notes. So this is going to be a little bit less formal than normal. Not that it's ever formal, but like we're just going to run through stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
More loosey goosey. All right, cool.
It's definitely smaller than the last.
I'm
update.
with
last
it.
update had a lot of stuff, but a lot of cool stuff coming in this update. The highlight of which, of course, is Sylvanus.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing going to come up is people are asking about the god roadmap of the next couple of gods. I guess we'll get to that a little bit later on.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get to Dodgy. So basically, the show before Dodgy.
Oh, yes. We had to have the Nine-Tailed Fox enter the freaking roster. Hell yeah. I love Dodgy, man. Dodgy's a lot of fun.
Did we announce Dodgy?
Oh, well,
Well, there you go.
Now you did. Hey, let's go. Oh my gosh. Accidental leak from Kilgoon out here. Oh my goodness. That's freaking hilarious, man. We can laugh about it now. Or even as it's happening. It's pretty damn comical. Hell yeah, we're getting Dodgy next. Woohoo! I'm excited. I love Dodgy. The character model is amazing.
You sound so confident. I trusted that we'd said that before.
See, this is what you get when I haven't been on the show in a while. Yeah, we'll do it before Dodgy, I guess, because
Yeah.
we have to talk about her today anyway, because she's going to be on for playtest.
And I was going to say, yeah,
So-
she's on PTS, so I guess we were.
She's going to be on for PTS. We were going to talk about her today.
Cool.
I'm not going to talk about the
Hey.
next Scots, though. Sorry.
You get one, okay?
It's been a week, okay? I don't know what's going on anymore.
However, she's one of the 3 ladies we were talking about, so there's
Yes.
2 more ladies for us to
Yes.
announce, which we will get to. But congratulations, Dodgy on the
yeah.
way.
Dodgy,
And
yes.
she will be in PTS, I believe.
Yes,
Okay.
not
This
her
weekend.
aspect, but her default kit will be on in PTS today. Disclaimer that her textures and like facial animation stuff is still work in progress. Art-wise, she's not done, but we wanted to get gameplay feels on her, so she will be on just to get your gameplay feels. There is kind of a bigger change to her ultimate, which we will be talking about.
Yep.
That's the only thing we're going to talk about today because it is a bigger gameplay change.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but first, we
Interesting.
should talk about Sylvanus.
We should. I'm on dev. That's good, right? I just want to double check.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Okay, I think you should.
Chat
be
said
fine.
it's been 1
Double
week,
check.
everybody. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, it's been 1 week since I've been here. I'm not going to keep making that excuse. I apologize.
1 week happens.
I get to pull like the 3-week card.
Yeah.
Let me get this set up then. So we're here.
Oh shoot! There he is, our boy Sylvanus. Oh my gosh! Welcome. Yo, he looks so much better. He looks like a Grover looks like an actual tree now. Not all like a goofy looking tree, man. It's like a more realistic tree. Oh look, the map changes. They changed the chaos side to be more fall like. The leaves are changing. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I like that. What is this over here? Is that a Oh, it's a thing that has fire. A little pit-ish. And a bowl of fire. Whatever it's called. Okay, so it has a root on his 1, a heal on the 2, root on the 3. It's not a pull anymore? What? And then a knock up on the 4. Interesting. Okay, what is this floating thing? Did they just move his passive? I'm curious. Let him explain. Let him explain. Just shut up, me.
I'm just going to make sure the audio is good. You guys can talk still.
Oh yeah, we can also see that this isn't all final.
Yes,
You
so
can see
this-
that there is some lighting adjustments.
Yes, so we are continuing to experiment with lighting. This is one of the things that we've been talking about
those
for
are
a
his
while,
seeds. Okay.
but we have made
Fantastic.
the game much warmer versus previously it was much cooler. This, I guess, like red, orange versus like blue is kind of the best way to describe it. There's some other stuff that we're working on too, which I don't think is in this build. Where one of the things
I'm liking the greens here. So vibrant.
that we're working
They
on
feel more
too,
alive.
which I don't think is in this build.
Dang, look at that. Here is a spring, summer. Oh, more spring than anything. And then the other side is fall. I like that.
Build where one of the things that happens right now is that like gods are really hard to see right now when they're far away. So we're working on some stuff to basically like make them brighter, make gods brighter when they are farther away and whatnot. I don't think that's in this build,
Okay.
but we're continuing to do a lot of stuff to improve the looks of the map.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff in the back end also that's like not even in this version right now
Yeah.
that like is coming in that like things look nicer. And we've been pointing out a few areas that like for
Okay.
example the braziers were like really dark. We found a case as to why they were, so they shouldn't appear as like pitch black anymore. And then on like the lobby outside of game we've done some stuff there too.
Yes.
So like we're also just trying to isolate lighting issues that pop up and fix them kind of one by one.
Yeah, the lobby
he's
lighting
moving
I think, is
around
gonna look
inside
much better.
Grover.
The lobby lighting I think is closer
That's
to final
cool.
than this
Yeah,
is. This
yeah.
is still a little bit work in progress. And also a lot of lobby bug fixes. I don't have those written down. The one other thing I'll talk about, just conquest stuff before we get into Sylvanus, is the rocks. If you'll notice, all of the rocks across the map have been updated to have
moss?
more detail. They also have some moss on them now. The moss is, this is also a little bit work in progress, I would say. But and the other benefit of this is that they are also more performant than the old rock.
Oh, you can actually get a better view, I hear, to peek over to that camp.
So the old rocks were one of our bigger performance hits from the environment art side. So the hope is that this will feel feel a lot better as you're running around and playing the game because it looks better and more detailed, and it will run a lot better because they are not as big of a performance hit. So,
Demanding, yeah. Okay.
Just some of the improvements that we're continuing to make here.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I also think
Whoa, his one looks different now. When the flower bud blooms, or the seed blooms into a full flower. Kind of looks deadly, almost poisonous.
some people are asking, like, map-specific lighting stuff is very map-specific. Some of the ones we were talking about, like characters being brighter and longer range, it'll be like, that's more of a global change. But like right now, this is focused here. You learn lessons from it, and then you can take that to the other maps.
Yep.
So on to Sylvanus then, if that's where we're at right
sorry.
now. It's okay.
People
I knew that
are
was gonna
instantly
happen.
reacting to the things they are seeing, so we gotta
It's
talk
fine.
about it.
But they can see a tree. Let's
Yes.
talk about Sylvanus and Grover then, our pawn, and where do we want to start? Basics onwards, as usual?
Yeah, so Sylvanus, a lot of the core things that he does, we didn't want to mess around with too much, so his passive...
Basic attack, lob a projectile at a target location that explodes, dealing 88 magical damage to all enemies. Damage scaling, 100% strength, plus 20% intelligence, plus 100% basic attack power. So again, they're going to be saying strength is better. I don't know. We'll see. They're still dishing out that propaganda.
Still is the seeds that you pick up for CDR mana regen.
Yep.
You have the root, you have the heal, you have the pull, you have the ult. A lot of that is basically the same, and we've done some small tweaks here and there that you'll feel like you're freed up to move a little bit earlier on the pull than you were previously. We've did some feedback on like the basic attack, so when you're basic attacking, you'll actually see like a little... So if you like actually start basic attacking, you'll see like maybe...
That looks way better than before.
So when you're basic attacking, you'll actually see like a little...
Oh, dang. Look at that. The effects look so much cleaner. UE 5.5. Definitely better than UE 3. Let's go, man.
So if you
and the root animation, that looks amazing too. I don't think there was one like that before in Smite 1.
like actually start basic attacking, you'll see like maybe a little like flicker of like where that pulse is going to go, so you can keep track of your basic attacks better. We gave some better muzzle flat, like lots of really small adjustments to his
Muzzle flash.
we focus a lot of the plus ones on one aspect of him that just felt like it was underutilized, which is the plant that he makes.
Okay.
So a lot of the plus ones are really focused around that.
Okay.
Verdant growth. Okay, throw a pod that deals 240 magical damage, applies protection reduction, and roots enemies hit. If it lands on the ground without damaging, it grows into a flower. After 6 seconds, that grants nearby allies mana regeneration. Okay, that's still the same. The pod can be destroyed by basic attacks, applying protection reduction to the destroyer. Oh, here's a +1. Okay, that's still the same. Here's a +1. Grown flowers wilt for 6 seconds when destroyed, allowing them to still interact with wisps and nature's grasp. Dang, okay. That's pretty big. Root duration 1.5 seconds. Finally, a root duration on a support that can actually be impactful during a freaking team fight. Because supporters haven't been having much freaking CC duration in their kit at all, man. It's been whack. Let's go. 1.5 seconds. That's pretty huge.
So here's the big things. First, the passive, when you actually pick up 8 seeds, you'll automatically generate a plant around you.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So generating a plant around you.
Okay. That's wild. That's new. When your abilities hit or are deployed, a seed pod appears. Picking it up restores mana and reduces your cooldowns. Yes, it used to be only on the one. Now it's for his entire kit. Dang, okay. That's huge. Picking up 8 spawns a pod near Sylvanus. It reduces cooldowns by 0.5 seconds. At level 15, the reduction increases to 1 second. Wow. Dang, that's very impactful. Okay.
Is just going to be.
He's probably going to have high
you have more
cooldowns,
chance
though.
of having a plant around you.
Balance that out.
And that'll also play into some other things we're doing.
Okay.
The second thing is, now if the plants die, so if you do bot shoot 5.
Bot shoot 5.
So that the Odin start auto attacking.
Okay.
And that way you can like
Bots shoot. All one word. With SS.
I'm missing an S.
Yeah, 2 S's.
That didn't work either.
No?
I've been like, is it a gap? No? Bots.
Maybe you just have to believe me. Now
Sure.
when the plant dies, so once it actually grows, if it dies, instead of dying instantaneously, it wilts. And it will stay wilted for about 6 seconds.
Okay.
And while it's wilted, you can actually heal it with your wisp to have it regrow.
Oh,
so
shit.
So if you have one that you like in a
Okay.
place and you can bully the other person off and then you can wisp heal it, you can actually bring it back to life.
Okay.
If it's already alive, it actually gets it shares protections that the Wisp would normally give in that AoE as well. So you actually can make this area a lot more powerful to fight in. And we chose to try and do interactions like that with basically each single ability. So for the passive, it's you generate an extra plant around you after you get 8 seeds.
Yep.
Your 2 is you can either revive or empower the plant's aura. The 3 is you can actually grab a plant and basically use it to empower yourself. So if you use your 3 on the plant.
On the plant, here we go. Boom.
As it pulls back, you now grab it and you can see his leaves on his shoulders are all like nice and glowy and extra emissive.
Yeah.
He's essentially empowered for the next 30 seconds to be the mana aura himself.
Okay.
And what's cool about that is it also has other interactions where if he drops below 40% health, it converts it to an immediate wisp for himself, so it's an extra emergency heal for him.
So if I take some damage here, let's just say, hey, bitch.
Yeah, you might end up running out of the buff before it matters. We'll see.
I'll cheat.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
there you
wisp
got the
straight
wisp.
away.
So
Yep.
it just consumed the wisp.
There it
Or if you
is.
have it when you ult, your ult will apply the protection shred that the 1 normally gives when it gets destroyed.
Oh, awesome. So you get like a 1 ult combo with just the ult.
Yeah, so you basically, now your whole goal is kind of keep these plants alive, get more of them. We increased how many are actually able to be out. That's now 5 instead of 3.
Okay.
You get more from just your passive. And so basically you kind of want to try and always have 1 up around you to consume.
Dang, yo, that's amazing. We are now gardeners. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Wow. We're now going to be gardening while playing Smite 2. Who would have thought that? Not me.
Nope.
Dang. We part-time gardeners now. Support players.
With your 3. And when you consume with your 3, it also drastically lowers the cooldown of your 3. So you can just use it to grab and not feel bad about the cooldown being wasted.
Okay.
You don't have
Yeah,
cooldown
I've got
on right now, but
cooldowns
it'll
on
go
my
down
badge.
to like 2 seconds.
He looks like he has a freaking garden on his back. They look like spinach or freaking lettuce leaves. That looks awesome. I like
we also
that.
made it so like if you basically throw through someone and hit a god and pull back, that'll also pull the wisp. So if you're on the
Oh,
other
really?
side,
So if I do this and just... I get both of them?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Basically, our goal
yo, that's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. So the gods can't body block you from 3ing your plant. You just get both. Hey, let's go. More love for the tree man. Let's go. I'm here for it.
his +1s were to make the plants, which are these assets that he just wants to kind of plant and play around, that previously were basically just a early game mana aura underneath the tower for safety, and you just kind of forgot about using them that way for the rest of the game.
Yep, and then just
something that you're more actively playing around as
Okay.
a +1 focus for you.
Okay.
So instead of just a plant on the ground that you just ignore for the rest of the game, replant or whatever, it's basically like a missed ability more than anything else. Is how it used to be used.
Yeah.
Outside of a bit of a reject. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and he does have some fun tooltips. It was funny, I came back and Josh had he basically had done the aspect for him mostly.
Okay.
And so I came in and all the tooltips for him were like very goofy, like Grover yelling. So I actually went and looked at Paladin's Grover and his voice pack. And so I have Grover quotes on some of the tooltips
Okay.
for fun.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
So wisps pretty much what they used to be for the most part.
All
Still
the
heal.
abilities basically work the way they did before. Just there's either like clarity improvements, slight feels tweaks to like how much he was using on the 3. Obviously, his ult, if you use the ult, it has completely new visuals, which is really cool.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I've not used that one yet.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that is just insane work. Arthur did a lot of the effects work for Sylvanus, and it's great.
Dang, that's amazing.
That is just
You can get a
insane work.
freeze frame.
Arthur did a lot of the effects work for Sylvanus. And
Hey, spreads out his roots and then bam, launches the freaking targets up. Ooh, that's awesome. It's kind of reminding me of the Pikafune cage she makes when Ewok and the Stern Ritters go and invade the royal realm, the royal palace.
great. So the core abilities should feel as good or even just slightly better than the overall feel and presentation.
They take god
And then,
damage
yeah,
now?
the +1 focus for him was
Cool.
really around these plant interactions to give him
Okay.
You've played him a lot. What are your thoughts?
I've enjoyed him, but he's for the fan at home. He feels like Sylvanus from Smite 1 for the most part. The added benefits, I think it's more of like muscle memory. I'll get used to using them more because it feels weird to like want to pull my plant, you know. However, if my plant's in the way or something like that, then that's going to be great as well to be able to do additional things. I think the seeds and the extra bonuses you're going to see, because a lot of the +1s sometimes I personally
there's
like
the birdie too that lives inside Grover. I forgot what his name is.
Kind of blind and see what I feel about differently and go, hey, this doesn't feel right. And it's like, it's because that's a +1. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But overall, like his flow feels good.
Yeah, through walls, baby. You can plug through walls still. Yo, no lie, I'm about to be missing all these plugs. My plugs for Sylvanus were atrocious. Hopefully they've improved, or they will improve the more I play him, right? It's just the timing, man. Every time I would just, launch my 1 or 3, they always dodge it. Like at the last second, it's like, or I just completely miss it. And I've been waiting because I like to wait on them to do their dodge and then go in, trying to catch them, stalling. But no, I always get got. Freaking lame.
Just as solid. Couldn't convince them to give me more pulls though. I was hoping for like
maybe I need to change it to instant cast.
But we can dream.
No, we don't want to give him too many ways to pull because we actually had a version where he could get a reset on his 3.
If he hits one,
but then you can just like pull, root, alt, pull, and you're like, that person just doesn't move for the next 6 seconds.
I mean, good. Like that's kind of how I feel as a support. But
that's
how he plays out there. So
make supports great again.
Was there anything else we've not discussed here?
Buff support.
We kind of went all over the place, which is fine. Just
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we missed.
Heal scaling the heal scaling is off of intelligence. Damage 14 to 38. Damage scaling, intelligence again. Protection buff duration lasts for 5 seconds. The protection goes from 10 to 30. Damage and healing are reduced by 65% when affecting minions. Seeds are not spawned when hitting minions. Excuse me. Restore 16 plus 16 plus 0. 16 times 16 plus 0. Times 33% intelligence health to allies, or deals 38 magical damage to enemies repeatedly over time. Allies gain protections while healed. The first wisp tick deals twice the normal amount of damage and healing. Wisps can revive wilted flowers or cause living flowers to grant their protections in an aura.
I think that is everything. I can actually let me pull. I have a doc that has these.
Yeah, we do have the wrong short description on his 3 there. It says root instead of pull. We'll get that fixed before it goes live.
Okay, cool. Good.
Yeah, I don't.
Slam. Oh, that's his ultimate. Wrath of Terra. Slam the ground, knocking up enemies in an area, dealing 120 over time. Okay, I don't remember this. If a pod has been grabbed, consume it to apply verdant growth protections reduction. Deals damage 6 times over 5 seconds. Okay. Interesting. I don't really remember that part. I just mainly use it for the knockout. Wow.
I don't actually know how that
happened. Passive too.
We did have to... we found a bug this morning. Yeah, so he might be a little bit weak on PTS because we fixed the bug.
Did you nerf the bug? Are you nerfing the bug or not?
PTS will probably have the bug, so he's going to feel strong on PTS.
And don't tell him what it is. It's fine.
And I'm worried that he'll feel a little bit weak on release because it's definitely really good what the bug is, but...
As always.
Let's see. Where's my +1 doc? There we go.
Is his scaling all int?
Scaling is all int. Okay. He is a pure int scaler. I believe I added int scaling to the heal, but the heal has been adjusted per kind of our healing pass rules.
14 seconds flat on the 2, no matter what.
But yeah, so passive every 8 seeds. His 1.
Yeah, you only want to level this up for the protections. Not so much for a cooldown. The 3 gets a cooldown reduction as you level it up. So the 1 as well.
His pods also drop seeds. So you can see that the plants are kind of out here. They will just drop seeds over time. So like keeping that area alive will also feed into that loop and give you... They only last for like 15 seconds.
I know, I just get to them too late. But they keep respawning, as you can see,
So if you have like a kind of a garden that you're maintaining out in the back, you can get a whole bunch of seeds that way. And if someone tries to disrupt it and break all of them, you can just walk over, wisp heal them, and get them all back.
So in this situation, if these were both dead, I could just wisp heal both these, and they'll come back.
Yeah,
cool.
And you can see that there. Yeah, they cast there, and now they're doing the empowered. Like they're giving protections in that aura now.
Really, that's great.
That's great. The plants look so good.
Yeah,
they do.
Year 3 pulls the pod towards him, empowers him, consumes. Yeah, so that's everything.
Someone in the chat said he's cannibalistic eating he's a cannibalistic eating seeds. I'm like, think of it as like Sylvanus picking up those seeds to throw them. You know?
It's
rather than like Grover's eating.
It's nature, right? Like nature, you decompose things and use as fertilizer. Think of it like fertilizer.
Perfect. So that's Sylvanus in a nutshell for now. However, I believe we've got an aspect on as well.
We do have an aspect on.
Yes.
And this one does change quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
How do I aspect this again?
Test talent, space, Sylvanus, and then you should be able to autofill.
There we go. Sylvanus.
The aspect of Grover's Wrath.
Yes.
I can already predict how this is gonna go. Attacks 15% damage to targets debuffed by Sylvanus. Wisps heal, protections, and ultimate knock up reduced by 40%. Nature's Grasp tethers, dealing damage, slowing and granting Sylvanus haste. Gain anger, which is plus attack speed, when verdant growth / ally dies. +2 on ultimate cast, and at 4 stacks enrage, plus attack speed and a free wisps or nature's grasp cast. Interesting.
So this is Grover's angry. He's done with everyone destroying his plants, and he's going to rain down chaos on everyone.
All y'all.
This is focused on turning him into a carry.
Okay.
And the big thing that enables that is essentially as his plants die or his allies die, he gets angry, and every stack of anger gives him attack speed. Ooh. If he then gets to 4 stacks of anger, he enrages, which gives him a free cast of his 2 or his 3.
Okay.
As well as a big attack speed stim. So basically, as you're throwing out ones on people, as they're breaking them, as your team's dying, and as you cast your ult also will give you stacks. It's called wrath, so you get anger stacks from it. You get more and more attack speed. So that enables him to actually focus more on his auto attacks and deal significant damage.
Right here.
And then if you have them debuff, which Sylvanus applies a lot of debuffs. He does a protection shred on his 1. He does a damage over time on his 2. He has ult on his 3. If any of those are active, you will deal 15% bonus damage to them with your basic attacks. Okay. So you can actually do quite a bit of auto attack damage now with Sylvanus. To further enable that,
attack speed Sylvanus.
We've changed how his 3 works. Because if he's a carry and you could pull someone to it, and just go pew 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 while they're flying to you, and you can just kill them. You now just have a tether on the target. You can see that the text changed.
Yeah.
And that tether, while it's active, will slow the target and give you haste and bonus movement speed while you're moving towards them. So if you land your 3 on them, you actually have full haste, and you get to keep attacking. So you can actually chase someone down with there.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. Dang. And then if you double it up with Haste and Fatalis, dog, they ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Where you going, buddy? You're going back to the fountain, that's what. I tell you.
It can crit, and it can apply on-hit attacks. So if you have like Tearfing, the 3 tick will apply Tearfing.
Okay.
So you can also get some more on-hit synergy there. And you can have multiple of these out. So you're not just limited to tethering to one person. You can tether multiple people.
What?
You can
get the free cast
of the
enrage.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you get a lot of physical tether damage out there, and you just get a lot of extra attack speed to chase someone.
Yes, it is not. It's not a pull anymore. It's not a root or anything.
It's a tether that slows and that enables.
Damn. So what's the max amount of tethers you can have? 3 or 5? I'm curious. Probably gonna be 3. You can't have more than like Ares chains, right?
enables you to kind of lock down that target and basically chase them down.
Question on the tether then. Breaking the tether, easy enough to just walk away,
It's
kind of?
11.2 meters.
So it is a range-based? Okay.
I think it's 6 seconds. It's either 6 or 8 seconds.
It did feel like 6, actually, so just by looking at that.
Yeah.
Because I can get out of range of them by getting too far away.
Yeah, and as you move, if you get too far away, I think the tether will flash and indicate you're getting kind of close to break range.
8 seconds.
So if you walk a little bit further away, you can see it's kind of
you can see
flashing
it just
before.
kind of getting, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Warning. Okay.
But yeah, so this definitely, the downsides, right? One, you don't have a pull. Not having a pull is pretty meaningful. Not being able
That's
to
like
yoink
the
someone.
key thing that Sylvanus does, as a support.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the mobility you gain with the Enrage as well of going towards targets is useful because you don't really have an escape as a carry.
Yes,
No.
you don't
In
have
these
this
situations, so you are in there is what I would
Yes.
describe. Or like if you get caught, you are fighting to the death.
Yes, and if you get caught as Sylvanus, you definitely have some struggle. You can kind of counter that with like double heal, but the heal is also taking a penalty too. It's only 60% effective, both in the protections it provides, but the healing it does as well. So you're not going to be able to nearly sustain as much. You're not getting as much protections for yourself as well. So you get a little bit of bulk there, which is helpful, but you're not getting the full effect
What
of
if you get
that
some lifesteal?
as much.
And your knockup is shorter, right? It doesn't knock up
And
as
your
high.
knockup is shorter.
Oh, okay.
And we also didn't give him any
Noticed that.
unique strength scaling.
Yeah, see, it's a shorter
Yeah.
distance.
So you can't double up on like, oh, I built a whole bunch of strength items to make my attack stronger, and my other abilities are stronger.
You invest in one or the other. Really.
You're really investing in one or the other, and if you're going on carry focus, you're really using the abilities to apply these debuffs
Yeah.
to make your auto attack strong, and that's actually been good enough in our playtest to like feel really, really impactful.
Yeah, he has
you
been
can also
strong
like,
some days.
yeah, if you happen to like
Oh, there it
two
is.
people next to each other, and you just go like pop, 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 they're done.
They're done. Yeah.
They're
Yeah, because the
done.
debuffs on the one are very strong.
Yes.
So.
So lots of really cool stuff here, and this actually, because he's so auto attack focused, that's where we got some of the improvements for the readability of the base attacks from the muzzle flash and the sound and the like little extra thing you get on the ground to indicate where it's going to go. That's where a lot of this came from because we were playing him ADC so much that like we found that just was baseline improvements for the character.
And the tether does not.
Sweet.
cripple,
The
correct?
tether does not cripple; it is just a slow, and it makes you, if you have a tether active, you get basically haste.
Yeah.
And then because
Nice.
the tether is no longer a pull, you can't pull plants to you like you can in the base.
You can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, so it also comes back to you. And you can see that
okay.
comeback is a lot faster in
Yeah.
that case.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want you to nearly just lock down on a miss because you're playing carry, and so like we did some tuning there to also help.
Does the
Okay.
tether do damage to minions?
The tether does not do damage to minions.
Okay.
It can only connect to gods. It doesn't do damage on pass through. Trust me, it clears plenty good enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I was
pretty
gonna
solid.
say, I guess if you go in the jungle, I could just show you on the minions. Just do the damage. Wisp still hit. Still hits. Yep.
Yeah. He trusts
Jungle Sylvanus? Or,
So I've tried a few builds with him. I do think attack speed on hit is definitely the way to go. There is tanky kind of like Berserker Shield plus Golden Blade type builds that I think could be potentially good. To be
Solo?
like more of a frontline bruiser, especially with like continual resets of your T if you can get that often enough.
Yeah.
But I feel like the on hit build is just going to be like that's like the one you want to go for.
can you
The
just
bread
go
and
over
butter
the
right there.
items real quick just to show
Sure.
the potential?
Item procs are currently not DR'd.
What items do you want? Is there anything specific?
We can do Tear Fing, Odibo, and Braggy. And Braggy actually has some benefit because it does give you the scaling as well.
And brag. I'm out of gold. Goodness.
He's broke.
If you only could do this in your game, guys.
He's a brokey.
This is why they don't give me the power in life. Okay.
100 million.
Head back out.
So
there.
I'll tell you, I actually do have GM in live,
Oh.
and I accidentally hit like the tilde key,
And then you screws
and,
you up in
and
the
then it
game.
screws me up in game.
Yep.
Drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I can see that. Does he have, as part of the aspect, does he get higher attack speed as base at all? Or
No,
any changes
the
there? Still the
attack speed
same.
doesn't get higher as base, so you actually have to build up those
And
rage stacks.
yeah, and then throw a one at him.
Oh my god.
Speed. Take it into account before y'all get excited, chat.
Wow.
20 in this game, I have infinite cooldowns. And also these Odin balls are just on items.
Yeah, no items, no. doing
However,
anything.
yeah. It's,
But yeah, you
it's
can
still
see
good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There definitely is some things that are interesting because his basic attack range is not 55, it's 45. That's just base Sylvanus.
yeah.
Okay.
Other carries, if they're really good with spacing, can just outbox you. So you have to be really careful. You do have to like cover that distance somehow. But once you do cover that distance, you are really, really threatening to them. me and Clumsy were like, we would like go trade like a few blows with each other, back off and be like, okay, peace.
Yeah.
Like, I can't walk forward anymore, but if you walk to chase me, you're gonna die. So we're gonna chill.
Definitely got to be careful with that.
It's definitely a different way of playing him. You're really focused on keeping those debuffs up, and I think a lot of people are gonna have fun with this one.
So that's Sylvanus. That's his aspect 2. Should we head into have a look at his
Ascension Pass.
Ascension Pass.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Oh, and his model, by the way, also looks fantastic.
It does, and we'll look at it more in the.
We'll see it
in the lobby here.
W aspect as well. I am like. Oh yeah. ADC and support so far.
Oh yeah, I called it 45 instead of 55. Yeah, he's 7.2 meters instead of 8.8. If I am doing my math correctly.
Okay, so we've talked about Sylvanus.
What's aspect 3 scaling? It's pretty low on like the inside of things. It's like the actual damage it does is really really low until you get on hit items. Or you're just using it for the haste to basically be on a target.
So a quick look at the aspect. Obviously, God's Pulled is the first one for getting the mastery page, along with the shadow version.
Oh,
Purple leaves are pretty cool.
There's
That's
one skin in
amazing.
particular that I know looks really really good with these recolors.
And then you get the clap at level 1.
Yep.
He's quite high up
He's
there
pretty high.
on this one, which is fine. Objectives destroyed as the next one, along with your god assists and some diamonds. 278 seeds collected. I thought you said seeds. I was like, wait,
God.
Seeds collected.
You can tell that
That's
he's
gonna be a
played
lot.
quite a few games already of Sylvanus internally.
I think that was just from this.
I don't think it was just from
Actually,
this.
maybe it wasn't actually.
Because you've played quite a few Sylvanus.
You're
games.
right. So I guess it is counting already. Which is good. Here's a little look at the
Onyx looks
Yeah.
so good. I love it.
Yeah, this one's so good.
Yeah.
Damn, he looks fantastic. And the gold leaves actually kind of make sense for when fall arrives. Damn.
There are some tech art stuff we're still cleaning up, so you may see Sylvanus pop around a little bit on Grover's back during the playtest today. But that is one known issue.
And I don't know if you'll see the owl.
Oh my gosh. Grover looks fantastic. Yo, this opal skin is amazing.
I love Opal. Opal's
Oh, freaking cherry blossom tree over here. Oh, shoot. Let's go.
always
The
so
open ones
good.
that have grown on me, like from outside, they were the ones I was most looking forward to.
There's
Hell
an
yeah.
owl that will fly out every so often. We might not see it as you're just
Oh,
going
yeah?
through the skins,
Okay.
but the owl is also recolored. I did ask specifically about that.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. So that's the opal, and then we have the usual surprise. What time is it?
Yeah.
What time is it?
That's funny.
So you know, like when you're like level 20 and you're still with your duo, and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're still there. But there was one there, I'm pretty sure it's 44 minutes or something. Was it 4 minutes, 23 minutes? Okay, it's
Yeah.
not too bad. Next up is the wave. They both
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
busy there. Then it's Wild Keeper is the title you'll get
Okay.
for this, along with some
Is that a
diamonds and
Gardener
gold
one?
kills as an additional
Gotta be
tracker.
a Gardener one.
And then we have the Sylvanus Mastery Badge, as you can see there, along with a little look at the Radiant version.
yeah, the ratings classic.
Looking really good.
Damn. Hell yeah. Our man Grover grew up. Look at him. Sage tree. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, just Grover's like material, especially.
And this is
really
not
good.
completely done.
Tree
I
hugger.
believe that the leaves are not falling the way they're supposed to fall.
Okay.
So this the
full
frame
cycle.
I know will be cooler when it's done. But this at least gives you a work in progress look at it.
And then finally, the diamonds you'll get for completing the entire Mastery
Yeah.
track. That's a look.
And there's also
Yeah, that's
another Sylvanus.
Oh, are we gonna show that one?
Yeah, we're gonna show it.
Yeah.
Doing
that-
that?
Another
Okay, cool.
skin?
So
bear with me.
I feel like this is a good moment.
Just scared of showing
If
something.
you go to
I've never-
loadout in that
Cactus.
I've
yeah.
already got it equipped, funny enough, because I've been
Cactus,
playing with this
please.
just to see how it was going to look.
So
Da-da-da.
this it's not actually gonna be legendary. This is Harvest Keeper Grover,
My favorite one.
Oh, it's not. Not cactus.
which will be available as a Twitch drop.
Correct.
Oh, dang. Look, he's got funguses here. Yo, that's amazing. It kind of reminds me of that one tree from Game of Thrones. Yeah. I love the red-orange leaves here. He's all white, too. Hey, let's go. I like it.
We have heard
Michi. What did you do, girl? Fall off a chair. Cat. Our family cat. All right. Oh, it's almost time for a break. I can go check.
Heard the feedback that the community wants,
more free stuff,
more regular Twitch drops.
Speaking of Twitch drops, I have yet to receive the Zeus one I acquired. What's up with that, man? Is it really gonna work, or is this gonna be a Twitch drop that you never get after you get the completion?
We just can't snap our fingers and do things instantly. It takes a while to work it into the pipeline. But we do want to get in the habit of doing, maybe once a month or so, having a new free recolor that'll be available as a Twitch drop. So if you're one of the people that was asking for this, look forward to it. We don't know if it's. It might not
got confirmed dates just yet of when we're going to drop this, but it will be month to month. Of expect, for example, OB22 comes out on Tuesday next week, I believe. Is this still the plan?
Yes.
Am I crazy? Okay. OB22 on Tuesday, so this will be in the game, but we won't be doing the drop until a week or two later, and then expect to see another one a month later.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of the cadence.
And then if you miss it while it's a Twitch drop, I believe it will be available as a heroic skin or something.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So
awesome.
it will still be available in game if you miss it while it's a Twitch drop. It's not like only available as a Twitch drop, but
and this will also we'll still see Wandering Market coins available as part of Twitch drops too, alongside one of these every so often to assist.
Yep.
Obviously, if you notice, we did the whole battle pass.
All right, you guys,
the Wandering Market
you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Ways to generate coins. That's why we've been kind of waiting to do some overhaul to our drop system too, and just see how that market balance out too. But this is something that will definitely be coming to the Twitch drops.
Yep.
Cool.
What else we got?
What else we got? Do you want to?
Any more skins?
Do you want to do the other God thing now? You just want to show Dodgy's ult real quick, and then, or do you want to do that at the end?
Ult.
Do that at the end.
We can do that at the end.
Okay.
I was already there. I've not even touched Dodgy yet, so we'll find out the hard.
Goes off with
okay.
Dodgy.
Do you want to do the other skins first?
Sure.
Skins, baby. Let's go.
Which one do you want?
Do you want to do?
Pick your poison.
Do you want to do the Sun Wukong?
I think so, because the other one everyone's been screaming about in chat for a while from the other characters. So I'm like, okay, we'll do this one first.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So
Sun
first
Wukong.
traveler in this update, Dark Lords.
Hey! Hey, let's go. This one's super cool. I like this one for Sun Wukong. His freaking, what is it? His 3 though, he always had weird animations. I didn't like it. He's just like, brrr, he's in this like Y-ish pose, and then flying around. He looked goofy.
Sun Wukong.
He's back.
He's back. This is one of the, I think, most used Sun Wukong skins.
Yep,
for sure.
In Smite 1. Excited to bring him over here. And there's multiple different looks that you can get here, as always with these.
Hey,
characters.
kitty, welcome. Good
so
morning.
We have the
How are you
classic
doing today?
Dark Lord that you get for purchasing it.
Ooh, this is the obsidian version of it. That one looks cool. Just some silver and just black. Nice. Excellent color mix there. Happy Halloween, by the way. How are you doing? You're cold? I'm pretty warm myself. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Although it has been getting cold here lately, too. Especially in the morning.
All right, you guys. You're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie. Yeah, that's why I've been wearing my sweaters more often now. Yes. Sweater weather, baby. Time to bring out the new stuff.
You get the Obsidian Prism with a cool map.
You might have to turn the heat on. Yeah. We got to that point because we don't really turn on the heat unless like it's absolutely necessary. And then now that we're taking care of our family cat right now. We're cat sitting. Like, oh yeah, these mornings are super, super cold. So we're turning on the heater now for us, and then as well for Michi. That's her name. So yeah, now we got the heater on.
Mask.
Look at that. We also got.
You get the Void Spawn.
Void Spawn.
Dark Lord Sun Wukong.
It kind of looks like a shadow
Yeah, the
skin.
mask versions are cool.
Yeah.
That one.
And then you have
The color palette is
Frostbane,
excellent.
Dark Lord, Sun Wukong.
They're
So,
all fantastic.
3
skins,
different prisms that go with it.
I like them all.
In addition, you will get a jump stamp called Godslayer. Pretty cool. And I believe there's a title.
There is.
Which
Dark
is
Lord.
Dark Lord.
Who would have seen that coming?
Nice.
Dark Lord.
So these are pretty sweet.
Dark
if
Lord,
you,
the Dark
like
Lord.
these, they're available. You know, they'll be available for
Usual way.
Yeah, usual way. You'll get it. You buy the Traveler, spend your Wandering Market coins to get the prisms and stuff. If you wait, the classic skin will be available in the ways that classic skins are available.
Yeah.
Months
same time
later.
And then we did update Travelers so they don't ever like go away. So you will have forever to unlock
chance
stuff
to
on
get
this.
those.
Yeah,
If you,
can you go to the gray one again?
Sure. What do you think?
So yeah, he does have like pulsing spikes. They actually do change color.
Oh yeah.
Do the other
bottom
ones
here?
change color?
on the
The actual
Oh,
weapon.
yeah.
Do
Okay,
the other
the
ones
weapon.
change color?
All right, you guys, you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't
Excuse me.
forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
Thank you, former President Houseplant.
a little bit.
They do a little bit. It's really noticeable on that one. Interesting.
Yeah,
One as well, just to check.
the blue
Oh,
one.
yeah, it's
Yeah, a
true.
little
Yeah.
bit.
You just really notice it on the gray one.
Okay, then.
Cool.
Yeah,
So that's a look at some
and,
more common one.
and this does, I believe, this does use the same animations from Smite 1, where it changes for his.
Yeah, I mean,
Transforms?
we probably did not make new animals for that.
Yeah,
I assume.
well, so but for Smite 1, he has different like.
Yeah,
animations.
he has like a,
Poses.
really forward thing, and he has like the spinning. I assume those all stay the same. I assume.
I assume. Yes.
Well, when we get to talking more later, I'll quickly jump in this and see if I can find that out as well, as a heads up. But we do have more as well, I believe, Kilgoon.
We
Hello,
do.
what's the
we
next
also
skin?
have I believe it is the first Rama skin. First
Ooh.
new Rama skin.
All right, we'll be back. Taking an ad break. I need to stretch my legs too. Hit the restroom as well. Check out what Michi just did. Oh, so we'll be right back shortly after these commercials. Okay, we're back. Thank you all for waiting. I had to fix up some stuff Michi threw around. Knocked over some chairs. And her water bowl. I had to refill it. Okay, what happened? What did you do yesterday? Yesterday was Hallows Eve. So you went trick-or-treating. That is what you did, right? Am I correct, Kitty? Or did you purchase your costume, your Halloween costume for tonight? Or a previous Halloween party you may have gone to? Those are my guesses.
You want to say so? Sure.
Potentially. So we have Sacred Arrow Rama
Dun, dun, dun.
coming as a traveler.
This one looks... It's like an old skin. Yeah. I've seen that one. Yeah, I've had this one.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, this
Ooh.
looks amazing in UE5. I think that like
Yep.
the metallics show off really well.
It kind of looks like the front of the chaos side of the map. Kind of like a Ares helmet ish. That's what it reminds me of, his helmet. Oh shoot, let's go. You played Smite 2 for the first time in months. How was it? Congratulations. Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Or did you have a bunch of Mitches in your games? A bunch of
textures on
DCs
the
and
hand
rage
look really
quitters.
good. This was a cool skin in Smite 1. I think it looks even better here
Yep.
in Smite 2.
Yo, the recolors.
And, you know,
That one
it's
looks cool.
a Traveler, so it comes with
Oh,
some
this one,
really
too.
cool prisms, too.
Have a look.
So there is Cursed
First
Wraith,
Wraith.
Sacred
Ooh.
Arrow Rama,
That's sick.
which is pretty sick.
Yo, these purples and these like wraithy greens, I think is an excellent combination of a color palette. I like it. Anytime these skins come out, I always like it. I like the Wraith Rider, Guan Yu, I think that's the name. I like the ghosty, like greenish glow. I think that's awesome. It was weird. What happened? Tell me. How was it weird? Is it people not wanting to do objectives? Or did you have voice comms on? Was that a thing too? Were you listening to them speak?
Like, you know, being an edgy evil boy when I'm playing a video game. So Starbound, this is the one that I've actually been using the most in playtest. I don't know, I just love the like kind of galactic panning texture going.
Yeah, I like that part on his cloth. Although I don't know, I don't know if the gold really melds well with everything else. Because the overall from afar is the gold really that sticks out to me. Maybe if it was darker. Nah, but you can't have dark on dark. Not too much. Wouldn't really look good. Maybe like a silver, perhaps that would look better. I don't know.
Through there, I think it looks sweet.
You won a few matches? Hey,
in
congrats. Were you playing Arena or Assault or Conquest? Or Ranked Conquest at that? Just haven't played and getting used to it again. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played Smite 1, I think it was yesterday or the other day. I played with my brother. I was like, what is going on here? I felt really weird going back to Smite 1. So I can understand what you're saying. Like, it felt weird to you, just getting back into it and then having the whole new controls and getting accustomed to things. Because when I went back to Smite 1, I was like, ooh. My brain kind of like went blank. I was like, what do I do? This is new. Like, oh my gosh. Even though it wasn't new, it just felt like I regressed so far back. I was like, oh my gosh. I played Achilles. We played an arena match. I was like, how do I build this guy? Huh? What? It was so weird. And then just the UI and the inventory box store, it looked weird to me. I was like, oh. So I can relate. I know. Yeah, arena. Hey, yes. I like arena. Arena's always fun. You know, get a good warm up game in. You know, warm up your hands and your fingers. Using the keys on the keyboard, the mouse. excellent warm-up games. And then you can learn abilities and gods and kits in a sometimes fun environment. And then people want to quit arena. I'm just like, what? Why? This is arena. You really want to quit in arena? You a big fat L. Hold it on your head. This one looks amazing, this skin. Infernal Menace.
Infernal Menace. If you just want to be, a hell spawn, this is for you.
Evil.
For you.
That's cool.
And then we've got...
Additionally, this one. I will show this first of all, the Sacred Art Badge that you'll get.
Yep.
But then there's also, I believe, a jump stamp here that I've seen a few of. With the arrows coming down.
Heaven's Shower.
Panorama.
So, pretty cool. Hopefully, you guys think this is sweet and you pick it up. So that's two travelers. We do also have a third traveler. That is kind of like
good.
Our Void Worm Kukulkan traveler and our we did one for Bologna, Miss Senshi Bologna, where we previously had released prisms that were available to buy standalone, and nobody really bought them. So we are repackaging them as a traveler. So if you own any of the Soul Piercer Achilles prisms, just not the classic skin, but if you own the prisms, you will get this for free when it goes live. Otherwise, you'll be able to buy this Traveler now to have an easy way of accessing all three of these prisms. These are in game already. You've seen them before, but they look sick if you have not seen them before. I really like the
Frost one.
The one on the not that one, the other one. That one. The Veil Strider. Yeah, I like this one.
And it also comes with flowers received.
Yeah, these are
purples
new.
and
So
greens.
It does come with a tracker now for flowers received and a title for Soul Piercer.
I also don't know if I've just not really paid attention before, or if we've just amped up the intensity. But the backgrounds and the lighting for each of these travelers.
Somebody noticed in the other skin as well. There's a dragon in the background. I'm like, oh, they are.
Yeah, like these scenes are just like way cooler.
They're starting to look cooler. Yeah, I think Justin's been like looking at these more, and as well as Emma and the UI team, and I think that they're really coming to life.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think that everything is. Another thing that we did as well is we've updated the card art so that they are prism card arts for these as well, right?
Okay.
So previously, the first rounds of prisms we didn't have unique card arts. We've now moved to having recolored versions of the card arts for the prism.
Good.
So those have been done as well when we bring old skins over to this new format. So
awesome.
Now you know what's what.
So yeah, these are pretty cool. I think.
I will say real quick, I don't know if we know the dates of release of all those prisms and stuff, so we'll confirm that on Friday for sure, as a heads up, because I know we did a couple of random things this last one, where we did a couple of, an aspect coming out later and some of these, but we'll let you know on Friday for sure what dates these are all getting released.
Michi, you're in here.
There's one thing that's worth noting is that, as you will notice, none of these had reaping pumpkins in them. That's because the reaping event is coming to a conclusion.
He's walking around.
The UI will still be up for the reaping event. You'll still be able to unlock the stuff for You'll still be able to get to the Slaughterhouse Chalk skin for forever is the current plan, but maybe at some point we'll turn it off. By getting pumpkins that are in these travelers, because the travelers aren't going anywhere. But if you're trying to earn the free pumpkins, I believe you have until November 18th to get the free pumpkins.
Okay.
So those will be going away with not this update, but the next update, if you are still working towards getting the free pumpkins. That's something to keep in mind. But there is a new thing in the events section, if you go to it.
Okay.
We have a new short event before our next event starts. It's not around buying stuff. It's just around giving you more free stuff because it's gaming in 2025, and that's what we do.
So it is first, so I just don't bring up the wrong screen.
It's the Pantheon.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. I'll just show that. I seem to have completed a lot of them without realizing it. I think that's a problem. I don't know how, but here we go.
Here we go. We've added a series of Pantheon quests. So basically, by playing 3 games as each of the Pantheons, while this is active, you're going to get a badge for that Pantheon. So it's just kind of a fun little short-term event.
Celtic, Greek, Mayan. Finally, they fixed that thing. Finally. Thank you, High Res. Thank you, Titan Forge. You don't know how much it irked me that they had, anytime they had a Pantheon quest like this, they would say Maya. Play blank games as a Maya god. It's not Maya, it's Mayan. Add the N, please. It satisfies me that they finally added the N after, 11 years of Smite. They never fixed it on Smite 1. And they finally did on Smite 2. I am happy with that. Yo, what's up, Elvin Swallow? How are you? Good morning. Honor-bound Chinese gods, Hindus, Nords, Egyptians, Japanese, and Roman.
It'll be up for a patch or two. Play games as specific pantheons. Get some badges.
Okay, so it's badges. Okay.
Yeah.
Cuidado.
Awesome. Back we go.
And we continue to spoil things, but it would have been spoiled the PTS anyway. So who cares?
This is true. This is true.
I don't actually know who they're typing in chat. I don't understand.
Yeah, I can't read it. There's some kind of filter or something.
She's spreading her scent out here.
I have a couple other things.
We broke into a little bit.
No, you didn't break me. I was just like, what are they talking about? Oh, her. Okay. Yeah. Dodgy.
We mentioned that the lobby has improved lighting. Do you want to do like a quick lobby, or is that just going to be weird?
I can try.
No. Okay. Well, when you see the lobby, the lighting looks better.
Michi's
There's also been a lot
funny,
of UI improvements that are made. We'll continue to make UI improvements. I don't have the full list of that. Maybe we'll run through that on Friday if we can get through it.
Yeah, the suggestion lobby just for the lighting side is the gods should pop a little bit more. And especially gods with like metals, Khepri has a lot of metallic stuff on him.
Yeah.
The underside of him was basically like black in the scene, and so now you actually get to see some of those details. They're not so contrasted out.
The paper bag
so
with some gifts in it
look better there.
for this Christmas.
And obviously fixes the actual UI flow.
Can you go?
He's gnawing on the handles.
In game.
Okay.
As anybody, we just need to play some wards.
Okay.
Wards, new wards.
Going in game.
Or new ward.
So
stuff?
one thing that will be coming in this update, which is something that has been missing for a long time, and something we wanted to do but just didn't have the time to do, is that there will be ward timers. So you'll be able to see as your wards are expiring and when they're about to expire.
Good.
This is expected to be here in this update, so there's a chance that it doesn't make it, but we can show you what it looks like right now.
Work in progress. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, probably easiest.
Here we go.
Okay, so
so wards.
Get some wards.
Didn't even give me one of the stuff.
Come on, Hindu man.
It's okay.
There's something else to see in here too. So we'll. This was a good choice actually.
Cool.
Okay, so
Place ward.
place ward.
Bang.
Okay. And then so you'll notice there's a couple things I believe, or maybe it's just on the mini map right now. Yeah.
I can see this little.
There's a thing that goes around the edge.
You good, Michi? Huh?
Yeah. And can you? What is it?
Done exploring?
Slow-mo.
It's like slow-mo 2,
Office here?
slow-mo 3.
Yeah.
SLOMO. You think you would say slow? Like
Slow-mo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to see.
No W.
Yeah.
You think there would be a W, but no, there's no W.
Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so slow-mo 3.
And then you'll be able to see it kind of
slowly
start
counting down.
Yeah, slowly
So we're
counting
looking
down.
over here.
Oh, she left.
You'll be able to see that there's a little red outline around your ward to show it's counting down to when it's going to expire. That's cool because we did need something to outline.
Kind of
slowly.
There's no W.
Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so slow-mo 3.
And then you'll be able to see it kind of
slowly
start
counting down.
Yeah, slowly
So we're
counting
looking
down.
over here. You'll be able to see that there's a little red outline around your ward
map.
to show it's counting down to when it's going to expire.
The
That's
mini
cool 'cause
map.
We did need something to let you know.
Yep.
Yep.
So hopefully that is helpful for people, and you can see when your ward is about to expire. I think it blinks to when it's about to expire, but I'm not sure
We'll
if we have
find
that
out.
in or not. Maybe it just has to count down. So there we go. So hopefully that still is a nice little like guide of.
It's on the mini map though. It might be tough for people to even pay attention to that because a lot of players rarely ever look at the actual mini map. So having the timer be on the mini map instead of on the game field itself might be an issue. I mean, you'll notice something whenever an enemy triggers right over a ward. They walk over it, bing, bing, and that gets your attention. Right? And you can, at that moment, probably check the timer. So, we'll see. I kind of preferred it to be on the field. you know, like as you're passing by the ward, like have there be a timer somewhere on the ward itself or on the ground area that it's covering, some sort of timer circle. That way you can see it like on the map itself. Like it'll be right there. Like, you can't miss it at all.
Nope.
The fact that it's on the mini map and it's gonna be way smaller too, I think that's gonna be an issue.
Hey, my ward
That's
has
just
this
me,
much
though.
indication. So we're trying to give you a little bit more information there.
Let me know what you
Hopefully
think.
It's useful. There's another thing that's in jungle practice.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt Zaneski for getting this figured out.
Yeah.
If you push the tab, there is a new thing under the tab.
Yeah, I was going to mention this one.
It says,
where is it?
add item stacks.
Congratulations. Everyone was complaining, well, not complaining, but asking, could we get something like this? It makes sense to have something where you can quickly stack for doing test purposes. So, we should work with add item stacks.
Yes.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Yes.
I'll go past that because that's max.
So,
Add stacks.
there is a chance
Okay.
that this does not work for every item with
Can you hear me,
stacks.
Which is understandable.
Because we had to go back and fix this for each item
Yes.
individually.
Okay.
Some
if-
items were made with stacking before we actually had a stack equipment component that did the stacking rules for us.
Yeah.
So
No!
some items have had to be fixed
Damn it.
and done a completely different way, so they actually work with the stack system. So
Scared
you can
her.
do this.
Gotcha. So if you come across in your games, say in your tests, there's one.
No,
Michi.
Did you leave? Yeah, she left. Dang it, man. I just wanted her to sit on my lap here as we watched. I scared her, though. She ran off. We'll continue.
Yes, please put in a
Let
bug
us know.
report
Yep.
if you're like, I can't stack thing in jungle practice with the stack button, because that'll be it'll be
Oh, Slack. Was that a Slack combo? We caught you. I heard that. I was like, what is that sound?
thing.
We'll try and implement that.
Yes, please
Bring.
put in a bug
us know.
report
Yep.
if you're like, I can't stack thing in
Mega Bonk. Leaderboard. Someone named Arnie. He says, sorry, gave the meta C, and then it cuts off there.
jungle practice with
Know
the
what that
stack
is.
button, because that'll be it'll be relatively easy to update the items we missed. We think we got them all, but there is a chance that we missed some, so please let us know.
Oh, Arnie
Excuse
again.
my random. This is my personal Steam, and some reason I've got a group chat that I'm not.
Oh, I didn't
not
even see
even
what
a
it
part
was.
of it. It's okay. It's nothing important. It's people talking about Mega Bonk, and I'm like,
Oh,
stop
Mega Bonk.
Mega
messaging
Bonk
me.
is really fun.
It is, but they're all like, hey, how do I get better? I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna teach you. Like, it's Mega Bonk. It's not hard. Get me out of this chat.
You back in here, Michi?
Yeah, Megabonk is maybe I'm weird, but I feel like my favorite of the endless
I just bet
roguelike
her.
kind of genre, Brotato. I think Brotato there's something
Brotato is
special
good,
about
yeah.
Brotato to me.
I have every people have told me that I bounce off Brotato every single time.
Really?
I try. And I like
Brotato.
these games a
Oh.
lot, but something about Brotato, like I don't know what it is.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
So, I'm in jungle practice anyway. Should we talk about Dodgy next, or is that what we're up to?
Yeah,
I'm missing
let me
anything.
just talk about a couple other
Yeah, sorry,
things,
sorry,
and
I
then
thought-
we'll get to
Yes,
that.
Dodgy.
So
Bring
these
her
are things
out.
that we wouldn't be going into in game to show anyway. So we talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about that. We are coming up on our next Game Pass drop. If you are a Game Pass subscriber, you get free skins every quarter as part of that. And coming November 4th or 5th, I'm not sure exactly which, the next drop will be Seraph's Bow Neath.
Okay.
So if you are a Game Pass
that's-
subscriber, you will get that. If you are a active subscriber during that period,
has
if
the
your subscription lapses, you will lose access to
helmet
it
one.
because that's the way the deal works. But just something to be aware of if you are a Game Pass subscriber. We have made audio improvements to Thanatos' basic attacks, so they should feel more responsive.
Awesome.
This was something that came up as a result of some community discourse looking into auto attacks not feeling great.
Dang it, Michi.
You
want to play Dodgy? Me too.
Basically, when the
I love
Dodge was
Dodgy.
brought over from
Apparently
Smite
there's some
Smite
new
2, they
change to
redesigned
her
the
ult.
audio on the basic attacks to add like a weird wind up like the audio basically didn't start immediately. So we've changed the audio for Thanatos basic attacks, so that audio should make it feel more responsive for Thanatos basic attacks.
Yeah, that's a good example of if you have a basic attack that feels weird, give feedback on the specific case, because often it's a very specific solution. Like some characters are timing issues, other ones are very specific. The audio team has to go look at the audio itself.
Yeah.
So letting us know. Just
dive in and mess up.
There's also
fuck
some
up the back line.
audio polish.
Yeah.
Get them squishies. Hell yeah.
Osiris's basic attacks should also feel a little bit more responsive. There were some animation tweaks that were made to those. So basically are a little bit snappier at their endpoint, I believe, is kind of the change. If you are currently stuck at level 80 on the Wandering Path and unable to continue to earn coins, that will be fixed with this next update. We do know what experience you're earning right now. It's just not giving you the coins. So the plan is that you will get the coins that you should have gotten for the experience that you earned during this time period. We just can't easily fix the post-level 80 levels in live right now with an update going to come out next week. So
update, you're not losing anything. You will get your stuff that you've earned.
Yeah, that is the current plan.
Cool.
Yes.
Hydrate up, everybody.
The last thing I have before, we can actually look at Daji, because the last thing is actually just about PTS. So,
okay,
let's do it.
All right, baby, here we go.
Say anything other than
Daji.
double practice here.
So the big thing is you guys will be able to play Daji.
Yep.
We are still in the process of making sure everything's polished. So what you see is not final.
Specifically art-wise, I just want to say too.
Art-wise isn't final. I think +1 still have some adjustments to be done. So like, don't treat this as final. Treat this as does this character feel like Daji? Do you notice anything immediately wrong? You're obviously wrong. Definitely report that to us.
Yo, she has a whole new outfit. New outfit. I like it. She's still looking the same. She's still the same. Okay. Damn. She looking.
But we also, the one that you will feel, the +1 that you will definitely feel the most is going to be the ultimate.
Yeah.
Because
you will feel it.
Call it a +1.
The ultimate has changed. We knew when we were going to Daji, we have one relic, right? We don't have 2 relics. And that's been a point with like characters like Air.
Oh my gosh. Her area of reach has increased. Michi, get down from there. Come here. Come here. Do I have to kick you out, huh? Do I have to? Just tell me I don't. Alright, I'll just pet you.
Trying to find what the balance point for them is. And this is one of those ones that, like, if you have one relic.
Her freaking totem looks even better than before. That's awesome. You have a lot more view as well than the first iteration. Because the first totem pole, you didn't have much AoE or even height-wise to even try to get an enemy and chain them up to your pole.
And Daji's in the game, it could feel
used
potentially
to be all
really
like brown, bronzish color. Now it's got like greenish. It looks way better. I like it. You definitely feel like you're way up high as Daji. And then the targeter, it's better. I like the targeter. It's got a black base and then some orange highlights. Before it used to look like something like this. It was light instead of the dark back base color. It used to be a light one. Although it was kind of visible, I think this is way better than before.
Rough. So we wanted to find a different version for this that wasn't so immediately executing if you didn't have beads.
Sure.
Right? So the change is now that when you get tethered, that tether will actually vortex you towards the powwow rather than like just be damage on you waiting for her to refire and leave. It also, as you leave, it won't pull and snap people immediately there. It's just this vortex effect. So you're no longer incentivized to just throw it once and immediately cancel and just
get them pulled all the way.
You actually have an incentive to stay up there and try and hit multiple people with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hit twice on a target, they are extra pulled. They will go zoom in towards it.
Oh my god.
And as they get pulled in, they will take damage. And there's also an area around there that does damage too. So if you drop this in the middle of a team fight, you're going to have to respect that damage already on its own, even outside of the fact that they might be being pulled.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so there's damage that's ticking on the base. If you touch the center, you're still stunned.
Ooh.
If you get chained twice, you're going to get pulled to the center. It's just not instantly the way it used to.
Yeah, and you can try and fight against it, but the first pull you can fight against it a little bit, but it definitely does slow you a ton.
And people
the
in
second one,
sorry, I just need to interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
People in chat who think that this is a huge nerf to the character and she's going to be unplayable and horrible, you are going to get destroyed by Dodgy. Dodgy is going to ruin your day.
I think I went like 16-2 in today's test.
We are having arguments internally if this is actually better than the old ult. You can play around it better.
Yeah.
But it is very, very strong.
Yeah, we've had it nerfed a few times even internally. So we want people to give feedback though on this because it is a big change. We want to see how it feels in practice with more people trying it.
So can you pull more than 3 people now? Tiny waist Dodgy? Yeah. My only critique about Dodgy's model is that she has a very small abdomen. Like the ratio and proportions of her entire body don't add up for me. Like she has long legs, I'm cool with that. And then but her abdomen to body ratio is weird. It's off. So still great. That's just my only critique about Dodgy's model. Like her abdomen is like this long. And then her legs are like this long. There's some improportionality there. For me.
And we also do want to make sure that people understand, like, you can obviously have beads, you can have talisman of purification.
Or torso, I mean, not abdomen. Like her whole upper body, like waist up to shoulders, is smaller compared to the size of her legs. Like if her whole torso is a little bit longer, chef's kiss. Like I'd have zero complaints about her model, right? Nerf Cabrakan aspect, yeah, they did. They said it earlier. They did nerf it, and it's coming in a hot fix, I believe. This is from Wednesday, so it's probably already fixed.
We fixed an issue, like we found that, like, for example, Geb shield was not properly cleansing.
Sure, yeah.
We're gonna be fixing that type of thing. So like, there are character counters and there are item counters. Cersei's Hexstone will also remove the CC cleanse at any point. You will remove this tether, but being able to like actually apply multiple of these vortex.
So you get 3 instances of chaining, not 3 character chains. Because there were 4 Ymirs there and she pulled all of them. So if people are grouped together and you hit them with 1 chain, you can pull both of them. And if you want to pull them faster, hit them again. Or switch to another cluster of opponents or another single target. That's what it's looking like to me. Because if you're able to pull 5... if they're all grouped up like perfectly for you, you can pull all 5 with 1. Which, I mean, the likeliness of that happening is very slim to none, right? But here in a perfect scenario, you can pull all 5. Before you could only pull 3 targets. And if you miss, then you'd get flamed for it. Like, oh my gosh, Dodgy, you suck. You know, the usual enter the slurs and insults for you missing an ability. But now you don't have to choose 3 individual targets.
Nope.
Now you can pull many targets with 3 attempts. That's what it's looking like to me, man, because they pulled all 4 of these Ymir bots. That's awesome. Yesterday it was OP. I didn't play yesterday, so I don't know. I played Fierce of Fathom yesterday. Fierce of Fathom 2. I'm doing the whole series. Those games are actually pretty good. I like them. They've gotten me twice, both the first one and the second one. Freaking hilarious.
Text multiple people.
Here it is.
Being able to like actually also remove the CC cleanse at any point. You will remove this tether. But being able to like actually apply multiple of these, vortex multiple people, in the world where there's one relic, this has felt very strong on our internal tests. So definitely try it out. Definitely give us the feedback, see how it feels. Part of the reason we want you to play this early as it is because it is a big change in a character, and it's one of those things that, like, as we brought characters over, we've tried to avoid doing these big changes that we feel like they're necessary. We think this is a necessary one, and we think this is one that actually does work really well for her. And there's a lot of number tuning we can have. Like, we've changed duration of tether internally, we've changed pull intensity, we changed the reward from one, like how the reward scales from 1 to 2. We changed the damage. Like, there's actually one version of this where I powwowed like a fire giant just to do the tick damage on fire giant. That was really good. You have no item right now, so you're not even getting any of the scaling factor.
Dang. Okay.
Scaling is there and the damage that it does. So definitely give it a try. It'll be on in PTS.
I think the stocks for beads cleanse active are gonna go up. You're gonna have to almost get it every time you see a dodgy, a support or the solo. Someone. Like if you don't have the AoE beads, it's gonna be tough. So bubble stocks are gonna go up. Can you outsprint the tether? If so, stampede stocks are gonna go up. Damn, okay. I think this is better. This is a better ult than the first one. Because instead of just choosing 3 different targets, you just have 3 attempts to get multiple targets, right? So that's way better than just being stuck to a single target.
Definitely play around with it along with Sylvanus.
And again, you can, sorry, couple quick things. You can hit multiple people with one chain, just like, you know.
Just like you could in normal. Smite.
And the reason why it's 15
What? You couldn't smite one? I never did.
Nope.
Dang, did I miss out on something so freaking epic and important as that? Well. Damn, okay. I guess this has always been like this. I always thought it was just a single target chain. You got 3 chains to get 3 different people or damage the same enemy 3 times. Oh, okay, interesting.
Second cooldown right now is because you have reduced cooldowns.
I'm using cooldowns, guys.
It's not.
That's why literally I was going to go with like, hey, first of all, I'm in jungle practice messing around with this. Level 20 versus level 10 in terms of damage numbers. Secondly, when we brought out before we even showed Sylvanus, we had Sylvanus in PTS, and a lot of people played it and went, this is terrible, he's not even ready. And it's like, no, it's not. And I'm just saying the same thing about Dodgy. She's not ready. That's why she's in a test cycle in a weird way. But you're going to get to see her earlier.
Yes.
So
definitely
expect
play
more
around with her, see how the ult feels in practice against real people in PTS.
Does ult cripple, first of all?
The ult does not
Okay.
cripple.
Someone just asked in the chat. I just thought that's good.
No, it should have crippled. That would have been even better. Ares, Dodgy, Morgan combo make everyone burn beads. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Double Dodgy or double Ares. So they removed the cripple on Ares' ult. I guess it's understandable to listen to that. Say Dodgy's ult doesn't have a cripple either.
Nope.
Man, I guess it would be too busted. Like if you actually land your freaking chains, it's a wrap, man. Like, good luck. GG's. And there would be no counterplay to that. So it would make these not fun. I understand.
Yeah,
The Paola's looking cooler.
Yeah.
But it is a continuation. Yeah.
You can.
I like the tick damage too. Oh my god, you can put Crush on her and make it even better. Woo! Ability based Dodgy. We'll be smacking up everybody. Left and right. Ba 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 ba.
Not rechain after cleansing. Ult does not cripple. Clumsy is confirming a chat.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sure we'll answer more questions about that as time goes on, but definitely play around
And
with
you
this.
can hop off after firing one chain if you want to, or you can double chain real quick and then hop off. You know, like there are still things that you can do. She feels good. She's been really good in our playtests.
Yeah,
Arguably too good.
Yeah, I went like 6.
Yeah. I also love the fact that on her 3, her teleport, whichever way, you can change the direction of where you're going to land just by moving your mouse. So you won't just land in front of them or behind them. if you rotate around your mouse, your vision, that's where you're gonna end up teleporting to whenever you land on the target. I love that part about the 3.
She's been doing really well. You can see some of the effects are starting to come in, some of the things, but like she's obviously not polished on art side. She's not polished on model side. I know she has some more model stuff coming in as well. So like, just keep that in mind as we're going to the BTS. That this is like you're seeing an early version of this character.
Yes.
Your middle tower.
I guess the other question I see in chat is people asking about walls and interactions with like pulling through walls. I'm guessing it won't pull through. It'll pull to the wall.
It'll pull to the wall.
Yep.
It'll be like if like you were
if you
being,
were
like,
pulled over
80,
a wall with the side. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And then if you pull through the wall, you'll hit them to the wall. Yeah, but not to the actual location.
Okay. So there's definitely a lot more
counterplay
counterplay to this.
I think it keeps going because the Palo stays around. I don't remember exactly.
So you can mirror wall it.
Yeah, because the other characters get pulled to. So yeah, if you hop down and they're chained, they're still being vortex to the center as well.
Yeah, on the way.
Yeah, it's she's fun. Let us know what you think on PTS. We do want to hear your feedback. We're not, the reason why we're putting her out early on PTS is because we want gameplay feedback. We want to know, like, tester, see what's good, see what's bad, see things that don't feel right. We do read all the feedback that comes in. Please let us know. And the other thing I have to say about
criticism.
PTS, apologies to anybody who is wanting PTS to be live right after this, because it will not be live right after this. It will be live at about 5 p.m. Eastern is the current thought. There were a couple of issues with this morning's build, which would make it to where the version that we would have to put live right now just wasn't going to be playable.
Oh, yeah. I'm just thinking through that bug. There's actually a way worse exploit with that bug that makes sense. Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, we couldn't put it live, unfortunately, due to a really bad bug in this morning's build. The bug has been fixed. There's a new build running. As soon as that build is live, we'll put it up to PTS. But around 5 p.m.,
which is around
Eastern,
11, 12 European time for the Europeans out there.
Yeah, there was just a time change in the UK this week.
That's why I was checking, because like, UK's one, but there's Central Europe's a different one, and then there's also a further time zone in Europe, just like there is in the US. So
awesome. And that's everything for this update.
Dun dun dun. I believe.
I believe.
Dang.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. You went
Q&A?
on the list I had down that we were.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
We're at 153. Art competition on Friday. We did have the artists with
the Halloween
for the art
thing.
competition.
Yeah.
We'll have Ben on the show on Friday as well to go through and we'll talk about the winners and have a look at the artwork that came in.
Couple of hours.
Everyone was really excited, and we saw some crazy artwork. So we'll showcase some of that.
That's so
Friday.
exciting.
Yeah. And additionally, I believe that's where we'll be discussing balance as well. So it might be a busy show.
Yeah.
If we're going to go through balance on Friday too.
We'll probably run through balance a little bit quicker than normal since we have Ben on.
That's
and maybe we'll just kind of speed run balance at the start, and then
I'll pop in for like the first 15 minutes and then say peace, and then
it's like the old days of the update shows on that one for sure. But yeah, we'll go over the artist stuff as well as have a little look at balance and what's coming down the pipeline for you all.
Sweet. Well, hey, we appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry I've been missing so many shows recently from sickness and my wife traveling and everything, but it's good to be back. And I'm excited about the next update, just as I'm excited about every update. I'll do the quick review of everything in this update for people who tuned in a little bit late. I don't have a graphic this time because I just got back to work this morning after not working for a week and a half, but apologies. Anyway, so we have Sylvanus's Aspect, which will go live a little bit later. Sylvanus is Ascension Pass. Dodgy will be play testable today with the new alt, but early art. We'll have the Twitch drop Sylvanus Harvest Keeper skin, the Dark Lord Sun Wukong Traveler, the Sacred Arrow Rama Traveler, the Achilles Soul Piercer Traveler repackage, the End of the Reaping, so get your pumpkins while you can.
The Reaping!
New ward timers, new lobby lighting, and a bunch of lobby improvements that we just didn't show today, and we'll talk more about. New conquest lighting and rocks that are a little bit temp in PTS. They may not go live, but probably we'll see. The new rocks have new moss, added detail, and improved performance. We have the Pantheon quests. We have the next Game Pass drop coming as part of this update. The Add Item Stack button has been added to Jungle Practice. Thanatos' basic attack should feel more responsive. There's Day-Night audio polish. Osiris' basic attack should feel more responsive. We'll be fixing people who are stuck at level 80 on the Wandering Market Path. And there's a ton of balance, and there's a ton of other stuff too.
And you'll get all that on probably Monday, Tuesday next week as usual, just before it drops, and we'll have that all on the website as well. But just a quick recap of where we're at today.
And once again, it's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Has it been 2 weeks? It's technically a week since
it's been a week, but it's been 2 weeks since the last update show.
I also the time has been thrown off because baby.
Dude, I think I might have told you this already, but I feel like the first 6 months with the new kid are just an absolute blur.
I can't believe it's actually almost been it's 4 weeks. Yeah. So it's been a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard. It's like hard to remember
Yep.
a time before you had a kid. Yeah, it's wild.
Lying.
Anyway, babies are interesting. We won't make this a baby show because
I mean, I have pictures I can show. I'll turn it into Finn for the last 4 minutes.
Yeah. So check out Sylvanus and Dodgy and everything else today.
Later on this evening.
Later on
We'll
this evening.
definitely make sure there's some announcements out on social.
So somebody says 6 or 7 hours till PTS goes live. No, about 3 hours, I believe, is because it's 2 o'clock
3
here
hours
now.
from now. From right
so
now.
3 hours from now.
Give it a
Give or
the
take.
goal.
Yes.
Obviously, if something happens with the build, then something happens.
That's why, it's always we're aiming for 3 hours away from now. That's what we'll say. If we get a further update,
oh, are they doing the 6-7? Zoomer meme.
You file for that? Did you?
I guess I must have.
I had to warn my wife about that earlier because she works at a school. I was like, "Your kids are gonna start saying this." And like that week they started.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But then again, we all had stuff when we were growing up that was just as bad. So
she complains about the memes they do, and then I just go, remind her that we had albino black sheep, badger,
mushroom. Yeah.
Like
we're just aging ourselves with that one for sure. Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Don't know what that is.
I think that same guy did a Realm Royale song.
Did he?
Look at my horse. No, he did Infinite Horses.
I know
I've got infinite horses. Yeah. Anyway,
there's a few.
it was great. Anyway, we do have one other thing. Do you want to talk about the people from Smite Prime that won or not?
Oh, yes, Smite Prime that happened this weekend. Obviously, we've got a new Smite Prime. I'll just do that real quick. There's a new Smite Prime coming, our final one of the year for Smite Prime, mainly because everyone has time off around Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it gets really hard for competitive games to happen, and a lot of the leagues kind of go on a bit of a hiatus over the Christmas period. So this is the last one we'll be running for this time this year. Smite Prime is available, and sign-ups are now for this weekend to get yourself over there. But we did have Clocked In win this month's October version. Congratulations to them. But we also, I believe, did have Strength of Wood as well, made up of Tempo, Snaddy, and kids also doing pretty well for themselves. And coming in second this patch. Yeah, second this update, I should say, or month rather, would make more sense. So check out Smite Prime. And additionally, again, we mentioned the art show. Mentioned the art competition. We'll review that on Friday. And give us feedback of how you all felt about it, because we kind of liked it. From what I've seen so far, it seems positive. We might continue to do so and make it a bit more formal and continue to push with it if people are interested.
Yeah, we like doing fun community things. We do as much as we can, and we'll
wherever possible.
Yeah.
So it's 1:58 right now. I guess it's time
artwork,
for
baby.
One more question. It's been too long.
It has. That's why I threw you one back. Let's see if we can get a question from everybody in chat.
One more question. Lonnie check. No, Lonnie check
obviously,
out here.
we'll be back on Friday. We can do more questions then as well, even though it'll be a busier show. Obviously, we were out on Monday, so there'd be a lot of stuff. But I expected most of the stuff we'd get in today was like, Cabrakan's OP! And it's like, well, he's already been nerfed. But yeah, it happens.
Someone was asking, I'll just say it, seeing Daddy Ponpon is weird, so probably won't use that name going forward.
Yeah.
I've always called you Daddy Pom Pom behind the scenes. Like, what are we talking about?
It's like the standard playtest banter.
Yeah, everybody was like Dad Goon for a while, and I was like,
oh, God, no.
yeah, not a thing.
But there's one about Guan Yu aspect. Guan Yu's been pretty stable, doing pretty well, not super OP. Aspect gets used just as much as like base, so like he's not been like our list of like things to like buff recently. I can go take a look and just make sure that nothing's off there, but I don't expect him to get a buff.
Okay. My question for the group. Theoretically, if a bear god were to exist, would their name end in Tio? With Tio?
Where's Artio? That's the real question that chatter asked. Where is Artio?
Isn't that like uncle in Spanish, Tio?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't. My Spanish is not very good.
Yes,
I learned German in school, not Spanish, and then moved to the US.
Tio.
I should have done Spanish.
Tio, uncle.
I'm from California, so you kind of are obligated to learn a decent amount.
I'm also lazy in English, and
Tio is uncle. Hey, look at me. I have to pick a question.
You do. Vafi, if you watched the show back,
they just glossed over that one.
One we've already done. Two got leaked.
We ain't answering that.
Yeah, there has to be some surprise in the world. Come on, guys. We'll talk about them a little bit more in probably early next week. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I have to pick a question. People have just been asking me like, how do I feel about Sylvanus with his +1s and aspect and everything, and how many times did I bug you while you were working on Sylvanus? I would say I bugged the appropriate amount. I don't think I was too annoying.
No,
I think I had some decent feedback on like the basic attacks and some differences that were in the early iteration, making the basic attacks feel a little bit different. And then while I was out, they made him feel even better. So he feels great. I enjoy him a lot. I had specifically said I thought it would be cool if the +1s were a little bit more around the plant, because I felt like that was always like an aspect of his kit that was there, but not really there. So I think that it's just like some nice little +1s that don't really mess up the flow of the kit. If you are a good Sylvanus, you will continue to be a good Sylvanus. I hit so many pulls today. I felt like I was having so much fun. You know, you're doing the Sylvanus things. It's
he feels like Sylvanus. Like there's nothing bad about him. If anything, these +1s do feel effective. His base kit just feels just like Sylvanus. He's as impactful as he was.
I'm really good at juking like most internal playtest like pulls. Arthur, like,
he's really
yesterday?
Good. Arthur's
like,
good with him, yeah.
He landed like 8 on me, and I was like, I knew they were coming, and I like went to juke them, and he just read me, and I was like, damn, like it was like back to back to back. I was like, it's crazy.
Damn.
Well, that's it for the show today. It's 2:02. Thank you so much for joining us for this Titan Talk. We'll be back on Friday to discuss balance and R, as we said, and continue to answer your questions. And hopefully, PTS will be up later on today, at least 3 hours from now. We'll update on social as well. Make sure you get in there, test out Darji, test out Sylvanus, give us the feedback.
Word. What do you think about the lighting in the new rocks?
Additional things you'll see, because I'm pretty sure if you go into games, you'll see different things where you're like, oh, interesting.
On PTS,
so
though,
continue to work on that. But for now, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you all on the battlegrounds. Goodbye.
Beach it. Bam. Another excellent show, gentlemen. Dang, that was awesome. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure to go support the official Smite YouTube channel. Stretching out here, man. Oh my god. Yeah, she's just chilling on the window. Damn, man. That's gonna be it for me, man. Ugh. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Live gang or replay gang in the future, and the Lurk Squad as well. Thank you all for the new chatters, new supporters, returning chatters, returning supporters. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. That is it for us today. Had some tough summonings earlier in BBS. Damn near got our hearts broken and our spirits almost shaken. Were it not for the benevolent Nemu rescuing us from our misery of getting no new character.
Nope.
She said, nah, I will join your team, Master. And we got Nemu. New Nemu, baby. Hell yeah. Where did we got new Nemu? And then 2 dupe, OG Nanao. And that was it. 10 steps, 1 5-star, 2 dupes. The rest were just pure misery. Oh my gosh. And then we watched another fantastic Titan Talk show. I'm excited for Sylvanus to drop on Tuesday. And then Dodgy 2 weeks from Tuesday. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness, hell yeah. And there's apparently 2 more ladies that they're going to bring over from Smite 1. I'm hoping Nox is one of them. We'll see. We'll see how things progress. Shout out to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. You know, start bundling up. It's getting cold out here. So don't be catching no colds.
Nope.
Because you refuse to wear appropriate attire, right? Shout out to y'all. Take care of yourselves. Exercise. Drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. Even more so now in the cold than in the heat. Because in the cold, you think you're not hydrated because you're hungry or not thirsty. Not the case. Always be drinking water. Always stay hydrated. No matter the weather, all right? Eat healthy, nutritious meals. Get plenty of rest and sleep. Honor your rest days. Don't ignore your cardio. And of course, detach yourselves. Peace out, everybody. See you all on another live stream next week. Take care, pals.